I see silver.
Mm-hmm. I want you to connect telepathically with these energies and see if they have a message that they would like to convey to you now.
I'm having many different images.
Mm-hmm.
As if I'm in a place full of it's like mountainous but
Mm-hmm.
sand.
Mm-hmm.
There's flowers everywhere. Like the vines hanging.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Are you aware of any sounds?
I smell the
Mm-hmm.
violet flower.
Very good. Beautiful.
And I see a monkey.
Tell me about. Describe it. Is it a small monkey
It's
or?
a small monkey. It's sitting facing the left, sitting somewhere high.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the tail. It's curved.
Mm-hmm.
It's not facing me. It's facing the left, but it's turning its head looking at me.
Mm-hmm. So it's aware that you are there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And also there's a presence of an elephant.
Mm-hmm. So first, I want you to connect with the monkey.
It's making me shake.
Mm-hmm. Ask why is taking place
Mm.
as you are receiving that from him.
It has something in its hand like it's eating something.
Okay. Can you telepathically connect with this monkey? You said that it was sending you energy and you feel your body shaking.
There's like a white light.
Mhm. You see a white light?
Yes.
Tell me about the white light. What do you see?
And I see red.
And you see red? Mm-hmm. Tell me about these two lights. Are they appearing now to you?
It's like an area where it's an ancient area.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like stones of how they built in the old times where they put stones on top of
Yes.
stones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a gateway, like an entry. And it has a hanging vines everywhere.
Okay. So it's made out of stones. Okay. And this, it feels to you that this, it may be like a gateway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And as you look in front of this gateway, what do you see in front of it?
It's a place that it looks like familiar to me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I want you to, do you want to go through this gateway to the other side?
It feels like there's no one there but animals.
Tell me about this place. You said that it,
I can hear the animals.
you can see all the different animals.
I can hear them.
You can feel them. So tell me what you feel as you go inside. Tell me about the feelings that you have as you connect with the animals.
I feel that there's like a white light. And it's like pulling, asking me to pull in, or there's a hand.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the
It's a
hand.
warm hand.
Mm-hmm. Is it inviting you to go in there?
Yes, but I can't see a face. It's
It's
just a
okay.
hand.
You don't have to. You can communicate with them. Mhm. I want you to talk to the energy of
There's
the.
beings also.
Tell me about the beings that you see there.
They're not human.
Hmm. Describe what you see.
They're they're like invisible, but visible.
Mhm.
They're handing me some rocks.
They're handing you blocks,
Rocks.
rocks. Okay, what shapes are these rocks?
They're different color. They're different shapes.
Hmm.
I see the number 3, the number 7, and I see a cord.
Tell me about the cord. The rocks have cords.
No, there's a cord
You see it.
from them
Mm-hmm. To where are they connecting to?
to me.
To you. Where are these cords within your body? Do they feel that they are?
They're coming from my heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're not sure if it's their cords, but it's the cords.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I want you to ask them, why are they handing you these rocks? What do these rocks represent as they are given to you? What are you supposed to understand or do with them?
I'm not sure.
Are you able to connect with them?
They feel like beings of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's like they have many lights within them, as if they had, as if like a computer or codes, or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but they have many lights within them.
And you're able to see these codes within them. Are you able to sense them, see them?
Just see their lights. They're like flashing lights, little flashing lights.
Are they flashing those lights towards you?
The lights are inside them.
Mm-hmm. Is it like in their aura, or how are these lights flashing? Can you tell me more?
All throughout their bodies.
Okay. Are they light beams? Are they translucent?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but the cord is not transparent.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the cord. What color does it have? And
The cord seems to me as if it's not a bright cord. I don't understand the cord.
do you still see that hand that brought you in, that invited you in?
I feel that the hand and the beings are not the same,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel the hand is warm
Mm-hmm.
and inviting.
Mm-hmm. What color does the hand have?
It's a human hand, like flesh.
Mm-hmm.
My mom.
You see your mom? Mm-hmm.
And I think that's her hand.
Mm-hmm.
That's her hand.
Mm-hmm. Ask your mom to communicate with you, to tell you about this place that you are in now. Does she have any advice or message that she would like to share with you?
She's showing me a rose,
Mm-hmm. What color?
white.
A white rose. Mm-hmm. Ask her, what does this white rose represent? Why is she giving you this white rose?
Peace.
To bring peace to you?
Yes.
Is this a gift that you feel she's giving to you?
She's trying to tell me that she's in peace. That she's in peace.
That she is in peace. Beautiful. Is there another message she would like to convey to you?
That she loves me. And that I'm walking in the way that I should be.
Mm-hmm. Your journey is in the right path right now.
I can see light everywhere.
Mm-hmm. What kind of color lights do you see?
I see bright white light
Bright white light everywhere.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And I see other beings.
Mm-hmm.
And I can hear chatter.
Mm-hmm. I want you to ask, what place is this place that you find yourself to be in?
It's the place where she's in.
Mm-hmm. Who are the other beings and animals in this beautiful place? What is it called?
I see yellow.
You see yellow. Mm-hmm.
It's like a garden.
It's a garden. Mm-hmm. And the yellow, when you see this yellow, is it in the plants as a flowers, or how do you see this plant?
It's reflecting off the stones of the buildings.
Of the buildings?
It's like an ancient area where there's nothing modern.
Mm-hmm.
The ground is grass, but at the same time there's rocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful garden with flowers.
Tell me about the flowers.
They're hanging vines.
Mm-hmm.
With pink flowers, violet flowers.
Mm-hmm. Now I want you to connect back to those beings that have a cord with you, connected to you, and ask them about the number 3 and the number 7.
There's 3 beings.
3 beings step
But yet
forward.
at the same time, there's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just transparent.
Mm-hmm. What kind of shape do they have about them?
They don't have human shapes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are they just like a sphere of energy?
Yes.
And what else can you tell about each of them? Do they have?
There's a cord that connects me to them, but there's just one specific one
Mm-hmm.
that seems to be an attention of me.
I want you to see that being step forward even more to show itself clear to you.
It's not clear.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you said when I ask about the significance of the number 3, you said that you saw 3 beings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Feel love, great love with one of the beings. And there's a lot of light.
Mm-hmm.
So much energy that it's...
How does it feel for you in your body? Tell me about, describe yourself to me now.
It's making me shake. Their energies are making me shake.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so take your time to adjust to the energy here. You are a divine being, so just really relax and allow the body. Let's ask the team to allow you to adjust to this beautiful
It's just white,
vibration.
white beings of light.
When they gave you these rocks, you said they have different shapes. Tell me more about the shapes of the rocks. And did they give them to you as they extended it as a physical rock?
They have their shapes are like unidentified. They have many shapes, like like rocks that are virgin that came
Mm-hmm.
that haven't been formulated by anyone.
Okay.
I
So,
feel someone that loves me so much. I can feel their love,
mm-hmm.
and it's so much energy coming from that being.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel them smiling.
Mm-hmm. Let's ask this energy to connect with
They're
you now.
just so strong. Their energies that I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I see blue.
You see the color blue, mm-hmm,
And white.
and white. It has the two colors
Yes,
combined.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I see yellow as well.
All combined within this um, being that
I
you
think
took
it's
them.
just all of it, all the combination of them. There's blue light, there's white light, and there's yellow light. And I
The
see that.
combination of these three different colors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Let's ask now.
They seem to want to be saying something.
Okay. So allow the information now. Allow the information to flow through you so you can understand. It can come in a form of a feeling,
Like
word,
there's a word that I don't know what it is.
mm-hmm,
Generation.
generation. Mm-hmm. Ask them if that is the right word that they want you to hear. Generations. Allow more of the information to flow. Tell them that to explain better what is information they want to provide you.
To just be.
They're asking you
Just
to
be.
just be. Mm-hmm.
And release.
And release. What is it that they want you to release? Can we do that now? Would this be possible for you to release everything that isn't serving your highest good? Can you?
Release the pain as a child.
Mm-hmm.
That I am loved.
Mm-hmm. They want you to remember
Yes.
yourself as when you were a child.
That they were always there.
Mm. So those are the ones that you connected with when you were a child.
Yes. I hear someone hitting like a steel bong.
Mm-hmm. Ask them.
What what they're saying is that I was like in a rocky place.
Okay,
That's where the dark rocks come from.
okay, okay. So that represented you being in a rocky place when you were a child,
Yes.
growing up. Mm-hmm. And what about the number 3 and number 7?
Three of three beings. Very bright beings.
Mm-hmm. Were these the ones that were with you when you were a child?
I think so. They're right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
in this secret garden, and I see a fountain in the secret garden. I see myself as a child, but this fountain is full of like weed, like some a place that has been abandoned.
I see.
And
It hasn't been. Is this your place where you
it's
can?
dry. There's no water in the fountain,
Okay. hmm
but it's a place that I find very familiar.
hmm Ask them to bring clarity to you as to why is this place familiar.
I see myself as a child there,
hmm
just going around the fountain.
Okay.
I can touch it, and it feels like the same stones as the secret garden.
hmm Okay. So they want you to. Are they trying to
Mm,
show you that you have neglected this garden?
I think so.
Ask them if they want you to come in back to this place to renew it. What does this garden, secret garden, represent?
It's our meeting place.
It's the meeting place.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been abandoned for a long, long, long,
Mm-hmm.
long time.
Okay. So this meeting place, they're reminding you that it exists for you to go to reconnect.
Within the abandonment, there's a white dove.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Tell me about the white dove, where it is, and does it have a message for you?
It's just there.
Mm-hmm. Is it flying or is it just
It's sitting there
is sitting
by the fountain.
by the fountain? Describe the fountain.
The fountain is a fountain that needs work.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm made to feel that I need to be there more frequent.
More
And I
frequently.
was just shown that that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place
Mm-hmm.
of bright light, of running water, as if it would existed before.
Mm-hmm. You are seeing the
Mm,
images when it was in its full
yes,
uh, glory.
glorious place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What a beautiful place you find yourself to be in by all of this.
I see a sword,
You see a sword,
and it's in the ground,
and it's on the ground.
and it's to my left.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is the sword just on the ground by itself? It's not. Tell me, describe.
The sword is part of it is in the ground, and it's just standing up.
Mm-hmm.
I see royalty.
Mm-hmm.
I see that there's people there. It's becoming clear
Okay. Tell me
that
who.
they're it's royalty. They're like a gala.
How are they? How do they look like? Describe them more.
The women have these dresses, long dresses,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like poofy dresses,
Mm-hmm.
and the men have like royal wear.
As you look at them, I want you to connect through their eyes and see what are they feeling. Who are they to you in relations to you?
I see myself still as a child, and as if I was connected to them, and
How old do you see yourself there?
I'm like Five, 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
I have a yellow dress on.
And you have a yellow dress. Mm-hmm. Do you see yourself as you look like when you were younger?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And as you look at them, you said that they seem they feel as if they're related to you, like a family.
No. I just see myself there. But the three beings of light are always there.
Mm-hmm. So you see yourself as one of those um, royal people.
I just see myself alone. But at the same time, I'm protected.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about these three beings. Tell me more about them. Connect with that energy. You said that they were there with you as a child, and now they are there to remind you that they have always been there with you. Um, Ask them if there are archangels, are they spirit guides? How are like who are they? Who are working with you?
There's a white robe, and the one that I feel the greatest love has a white robe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's two other beings as well.
Okay,
And one feels like
so let's connect with first the white robe. What information comes through as you connect with this being?
this being is not only a white robe, but it's also tan. And it's just this being is so welcoming and loving. And it feels like as if a brother love. Very happy.
Does it have a name?
I'm not sure. The other one to the right feels like somewhat of a teacher, someone that is very stern with knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
but very stern.
Okay. And that one, what color does this one have?
Green.
Mm-hmm. The
I can't
green.
identify green and somewhat purple, pink, purple.
Okay. Okay. That's two.
I cannot identify the other one that's to the left.
Are there any messages or advice that they want to convey?
It's not clear.
Does it feel like emotion when they're communicating with you?
Yes, very, very high energy.
Mm-hmm. Try to describe it the best way that you can as you feel the information being provided to you.
It's pink, pink vibration,
Mm-hmm.
pink energy.
So now there's a pink energy. Mm-hmm. How does that pink energy feel to you?
I feel like I need to focus on myself,
Mm-hmm.
or that they're telling me that I need to focus on myself.
Mm-hmm. This message
That
comes from the three.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
that I seem to always be focused on everything else but myself.
Mm-hmm. Can they ask more information as how you can accomplish this? Do they have any suggestions?
There's a book, probably.
So the book that you started to write, they want you to continue moving it forward. Will this place be a place that you should connect to when you are meditating, or maybe when you are in your dream state?
I feel that this place has a lot of information and
That
a
you
lot
can.
of communication.
Mhm.
And I just see a book. I'm not sure if it's my book, but it's a place of knowledge and communication
Mhm.
and very high energy.
So what I want you to do is I want you to go right by where this book is. I want you to describe it if there's a title, and then I also want you to touch this book and open it.
Bright light coming out of this book.
Mhm.
I have it in my hands,
Yes.
and it's all bright light.
Okay. Connect with this energy, the information of this light. What understanding do you get about this book?
It's my inner flame.
You said that this is your inner flame.
Yes.
Mm. Is this uh, your Akash records? Is this your book of lives?
This is a book of knowledge.
Is the book of knowledge? Mm-hmm.
The love, the inner light and love that I have felt all my life is in that book, and that book is in me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an inner flame.
How do you open it? Are you supposed to open that book of light here, now? How do you open it?
I open it from the left to the right. I mean, from the right to the left.
Mm-hmm. When you are here in your physical body, how do you have access to this knowledge? Or is it only meant to be
It's like
accessed?
it's imprinted in me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing codes,
Yes.
but I don't understand the codes. Like it's
Let us.
different light codes, different
Yeah.
codes in different languages.
Mm-hmm.
And these codes, these letters have light in them.
Okay. So how are you supposed to open these books
I
of
have the book open.
right now? So I want you to absorb this knowledge.
And these letters are like they're fire. It's like they're imprinting,
Mm-hmm.
as if they're
Are they
being
going in to your?
coded, yes, coded in me.
As you open them, you feel that they are they're encoding you.
As if my body is full of codes.
It's full of codes that just need to be activated. And do they get activated as you are now opening this book?
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. So, what sensations do you feel the information coming through?
The,
The understanding?
the letters are as if they had fire in them. And I can actually hear the writings being written, and it has fire in it.
Mm-hmm. Like an energy to them? Mm-hmm.
Yes, as if codes were being activated.
Mm-hmm. How are you feeling?
It's all over my body.
Can you see it? I want you to look around your body. Are you physically seeing these
Yes,
bodies being activated?
I physically see the letters actually and I see them being written as if it was fire.
Mm-hmm. Is it the color red,
It's color orange.
orange? Are they all the same color, or there is a
Yes,
variety of different
they're all the same color.
orange? So all of the letters are of orange color.
As if I am a code.
You are a code. Ask the understanding of what is your code. What does your code do for you and for others? What are you to do with this?
As if I'm an anchor
Mm-hmm.
that I don't understand what these codes are, but
Mm-hmm.
they're embedded in me.
Mm-hmm. Ask your team there, how would you understand? Can they give you more, a better understanding of what's taking place right now?
The codes are embedded in me. And
It,
I'm feeling that they're being activated, but as time goes by,
more and more will
more
be
and
more
more will be
activated.
activated. And I will be completely full of codes everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
all over my body,
Mm-hmm.
as if they're codes that are like tattooed, but in orange.
Mm-hmm.
As when you code a sword,
Yes.
that's the sword.
So mm-hmm. That's what it
But the
represents
sword is immobile, it's just there, like waiting.
in the book.
Someone is activating codes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But the soul is the one that writes these codes.
No, the sword doesn't move, it's just there.
It's just there,
But
okay?
but I can see the codes in me, as if it when you light, as if when you light, as if when you put like gunpowder
Yes.
and it's just burning, just
Mm-hmm.
uncoding, and there's letters and there's hieroglyphics and there's letters, as if there's letters on a scroll and the same letters are on the scroll, they're embedded in me.
Mm-hmm. Are you turning more pages and does this process continue
No,
to
they're
take
just
place or is it just finishing?
so focused on the codes within me, within me. The book is just a book of light. And that light is inside me. And that's the book that I have to write.
This is the book that
Yes.
that you are to write.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And this information will come to you
Yes.
naturally as now you have been
Once these codes are
activated.
activated,
Mm-hmm. So this is a book. Can they tell you more about this book? The Book of Light is what you have now.
it's an inner flame.
Mm-hmm.
And that flame is fire.
Mm-hmm. What is it that this book that you are to write about?
Truth.
Mm-hmm. So all this information will flow through you to share with
The
others.
information's in me.
Mm-hmm.
It's as if it's embedded in my soul and who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be written.
Okay.
I see blue now.
Mm-hmm. Connect with the color blue, the energy there. This being has a message for you.
Yeshua.
It's Yeshua. Greetings, Yeshua. Blessings to you, brother.
He's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a robe on, which is like brown, off beige, brown, and such bright light. And he's so happy.
Mm-hmm. Can you see him clearly?
I can feel him. I can see his smile.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
Beautiful.
feel him so, so close, as if I could feel him breathing, Somehow I get the vision of a crown,
Yes.
but it's not a king's crown,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the suffering of Christ.
And the crown represents
The suffering of Christ.
the suffering of Christ.
And I can hear his breath and in his suffering, but it's not suffering because he's happy.
Mm-hmm. It is part of who
The
he is.
message of who he is.
Mm-hmm. What is his message to you now? Is he here to give you gifts, information, knowledge, healing powers perhaps? To open you to be more of a healer? What does he like to share with you now?
Through the love that I have is where the ability to heal will come from.
Mm-hmm. So as you connect with that love, it will allow the healing to take place.
Through the love that I feel
Mm-hmm.
is how I will feel. I will feel whatever someone's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And through that is where my ability to heal will come from.
Okay. To connecting with what the person is going through.
And now I see red fire.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Joshua.
And I see yellow again.
So from the red fire color energy, it changed to yellow,
Yes, golden yellow.
golden yellow. So did Joshua just dissipated? Is he step
And
back?
I feel the energies in my body
So these energies are now going inward?
as if it was given to me. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's a gift. And then how do they
Yes.
feel?
As if something has locked in and encoded possibly.
Are you feeling that throughout all your body or just
Yes.
certain parts of the body?
My whole body.
Your whole body? Mm-hmm.
As if I have a shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's an it's a it's a shield like a metal golden shield. And it's my protection shield.
Metal golden shield?
And it's my protection shield. As if I've been given a protection shield.
Mm. Beautiful.
Because of the codes being
Activated?
activated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As if they're just tattooed all over my body.
Yes. Now you're able to see the shield that it has been created to protect you.
Yes.
As you're looking down into the body, are you seeing these hieroglyphics in
All over my body, yes.
mm-hmm. How are you? Are you feeling any sensations as they are? You've seen them glowing. You said it was orange color.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do they feel differently in your body now?
They feel as if when carved on iron, as if my body is exactly that and it's just been carved on iron.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many. And they're just encoding.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I have one on my forehead.
Mm-hmm. How does the one in your forehead look like?
The one on the forehead is as if it was a helmet, a symbol,
Mm-hmm.
but it's part of me.
Okay. Are you still seeing yourself as a 4 or 5 year old?
No, no more.
Mm-hmm. How do you see yourself now? Describe yourself in detail.
As if I have an armor on,
Like a metal armor?
a
Or?
metal armor, and I have an armor on my head,
Mm-hmm.
and that armor is comes right to my forehead, and there's a symbol which is like a round symbol
Mm-hmm.
that comes from the it's like a helmet or
Are you, does it look like you have a physical body or are you energetic? Like energetically, like a translucent color?
I'm not human.
Mm-hmm. Can you describe how you look like?
I'm a female,
Mm-hmm.
and I have an energy body, and I have an armor.
What is the color of the energy body that you have?
It's fire, red orange fire.
So your body has the red orange um, color, and then all the hieroglyphics are orange color,
Yes,
and you have an armor. I
the armor is it's like a golden copper,
Okay.
but somehow the focus is on the head.
Mm-hmm. Why so? Trying to understand why.
It's as if it was a helmet that covers my head, my forehead, and down the side of my face, on the left and on the right.
Mm-hmm. Your eyes, what color are they?
My eyes are transparent,
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? Mm-hmm.
as if I'm protected and I'm being activated. I'm like a warrior, soldier. Somehow I've worn this armor before, and I have been in many battles,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel so much energy coming out of my body. That sword is mine.
And that's where it belongs to you. Mm-hmm.
Somehow it's just been in this garden that I haven't been in for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm. It is time for you to have come back. They were waiting for you.
The place is as if it's somewhere, don't know if it's Middle Eastern or Egyptian,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a sacred place that's just there or existed once before.
Mm-hmm. See if they,
I have sandals on.
you have sandals. Okay. Describe the sandals. How do they look like?
The sandals have they tie and they just tie up to my leg,
Up, up, up
up to
to
my
the
up to
leg.
my
Like
leg.
Roman kind
Yes,
of sandals, or
yes,
the main. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do they have the same color as your
yes,
armor? Golden
yes.
copper?
Brown, golden.
Brown golden cover column. Okay.
And I have on my arms, I have something that's covering my forearms as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
Almost like a glove, long.
no, it's also metal.
Mm-hmm. Like a protection
Yes,
for your arms. Is it made of the same as your?
yes.
Okay.
As if I'm just a being I'm a message.
You are a
I am
message.
a message.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about the message. What is the message?
The message is truth. Truth no matter what. Even if even if it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
I feel my spine. My spine feels as if it has a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
And there's light in my spine.
There's light. What color?
I'm not sure.
How does it feel? What sensations are you feeling right now?
As if that's where my strength comes from, my spine.
Your spine? Mm-hmm. But now you're feeling that you're being more aware of it.
Yes.
Like this information is becoming clearer to you now.
As if my spine is just as there's codes,
Mm-hmm.
my spine is being energized or cleansed.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel? What emotions are going through you right now? What understanding? Explain if you can.
I'm a fighter,
Mm-hmm.
and who I am is a warrior. I have overcome battles, many battles.
Mm-hmm. When you say that, does the image or the feeling comes to you? The memories of these battles?
I've been I'm I've conquered battles. It's like I am sent to battle battles that cannot be won,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
and I'm here to do it all over again.
And you're here now to bring truth.
As if just my presence.
Mm-hmm. Would that activate others? How will that work? You will be writing this book.
It's a seed, and I need to plant that seed. Because that seed, once that book is open, it's to reveal truth.
Mm-hmm.
All truth and hidden knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Which is going to be made available to you as you start writing this book.
Yes, the codes will open. The codes are already imprinted in me. As if I am a code.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a message. And this message somehow has fire in it. And it has to be here at this present moment now.
Mm-hmm. This is to take place now. You feel an urgency that has to be done very soon.
Yes. It's as if I see the ground open
Mm-hmm.
and there's fire beneath the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a nice feeling because I'm split between two. One side is the love that I have,
Mm-hmm.
but then there's the other side, which is the truth.
So you, as you write this
It's
book,
like I can feel the pain.
you can feel the pain. You can.
If there's something that needs to be vomited out.
Mm. And that will take place as you write this book.
Yes.
What will happen as people read this book?
Codes will be awakened in them also.
Mm-hmm.
As if I'm to activate others that have codes. It's like a chain of events
Okay.
or a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm. All of this is being made very clear to you now that this is what you need to do.
Yes.
So,
And now I see water.
mm-hmm.
As if water will cleanse. The eminent fire. And I see growth.
Mm-hmm.
As if a rebirth.
Mm-hmm. How is it being shown to you?
There's new grass growing
Mm-hmm.
and plants just rapidly growing.
Do you see that in your garden?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
It's everything will flourish. And everything will be alive. And the animals will be so much of all, so much connection.
Mm-hmm. There will be a connection between humans, animals, and plants on the
Yes.
planet.
Yes.
As if
Everything is
it's
connected.
so connected. We will feel that connection between all of us.
Everything is connected. Everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I feel my father.
Mm-hmm. Call
For
him
some
forward.
reason, he is also
Mm-hmm.
very much a being of fire.
Mm-hmm. Does he have, will he like to convey a message or advice to you?
He's telling me that he always knew I was so strong.
Mm-hmm.
And he always had faith in me, even though he never said it.
Mm-hmm. Now you know.
That he needed to do what he did. Because I have two sides of me.
Mm-hmm.
The harder one needed to be. The harder part of me needed to come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's clean air.
Mm. Is this garden represents the fifth dimension of Mother Earth?
It's like the Garden of Eve, Eden.
Mm-hmm.
It's when nature began.
Mm-hmm.
It's where life began.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to.
There are three beings of light in that garden.
Tell me about these three beings in this garden.
Light, love, and truth.
Okay. Would you say this is like a spirit of the garden?
Yes,
These are like the caretakers of
yes,
this garden? Mm-hmm. Are they very happy about what's about to take place?
yes,
They're very excited?
yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. This is what humanity has been wanting to have and experience for a long time.
It's like I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
but my place is there.
Mm-hmm. What role do you feel that you play there? Do you feel that you're a protector, like a warrior, to protect that place?
I'm a protector and I'm a messenger.
You are a protector, a messenger.
My codes are just a message.
Mm-hmm. Are all of these beings that you were seeing before with a cord, are have anything the way you see them, have that changed?
It's as if the cord was the cord of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that it's a cord that I didn't see that was bright was because
Your light was dim before you
it's
were
as if
activated.
there was a rebirth. I
Mm-hmm.
That was the cord of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And there was darkness,
Mm-hmm.
but I
That.
see an emerge through that cord, through that dark cord.
Mm-hmm.
The light was always the light was always present
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the cord.
Okay. These other beings, are you able to see them differently now?
The beings were the three beings, which is light, love, and truth.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the light of this garden.
What about the number 7?
Seven timelines.
It's a timeline. Is this a new timeline for you? It represents that. Have you
Seven
been?
phases, seven timelines.
Mm-hmm. Is your timeline now being changed as this is taking place?
This is my final timeline.
Mm-hmm. And after that, after this life,
It's like this place is my home.
So this is where you would be.
Yes.
Now this place represents the Garden of Eden. So
There'll be many animals there.
mhm, it is where you are to be living the remainder.
Many little beings, many sacred beings.
Are they going to be back
Yes.
into this planet again?
Yes.
The ones that existed before?
Yes.
Or all of the other animals that have existed before that they have?
They're all there.
Mhm,
They're all in this garden.
mhm.
Small, large,
Yes.
many different shapes and forms.
Are there many that you haven't seen in this lifetime that you never knew existed?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Or at least that you didn't remember. Okay. So your role after this life would be to spend at home in this garden. What would you be doing while you are there? Do you know? What is information?
Somehow the life form in this garden, it's like they were part of me, or they were part of my living. We lived together.
Mm-hmm.
We laughed together. We were always in each other's presence. They protected me. We were all together. We were all one.
Mm-hmm. You're referring to the three beings?
The three beings and all of the animals in the garden.
Okay.
And
Okay. Are there any other messages or information that needs to take place in this place?
I am the message. I am a message.
You are the message, and you are here to help liberate those.
A message through light.
Mhm. Thank you, higher self, for coming forward and to provide Barbara with all of the information that you have shown her. Who are the blue beams that have been with me this year every time I've called for help?
These blue beings are not from this earth, not from this planet.
Are they avians or Turians?
Andromedans?
Andromedans? Did she ever live a life in other planets?
Yes.
Can you tell her some of those planets that she lived the life with?
Andromeda?
Mm-hmm. Are these beings connected? Like, are these like her galactic family?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What others?
And Arcturians.
In Arcturian, which also some of them are blue. Okay. She's very connected to the blue energy. Yeshua um, came in the blue energy. Does blue have a very strong connection, this energy with her?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is she? Can you tell her more about it?
Blu-ray?
Blu-ray. At this moment, who represents the Blu-ray?
Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael. Mm-hmm. She's very connected to him. Archangel Michael, is he, how is he helping her?
Through the strength of Archangel Michael,
Mm-hmm.
she feels the strength.
Mm-hmm.
She's here on a higher purpose, a higher angelic purpose.
Mm-hmm. Was she in part of the angelic realm?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and there are levels.
Mm-hmm. She said that when she was a little girl, she felt like she had wings, and like she felt she had wings in her back. What role did she play in the angelic realm?
She's learning to become a more powerful angelic being.
Mm-hmm. Does she have any fractals of archangels or ascended masters?
She's fractals of archangels,
What are some of those archangels?
many different archangels.
Mm-hmm. But in these fractals, they play who that person is as their personality and skills and abilities.
She has two sides,
Mm-hmm.
the calmer side
Mm-hmm.
and the stronger side.
Yeah. Love. Why do I resonate and greatly love so much Divine Master Yeshua and Archangel Michael?
Because they have always been present
Mm-hmm.
in this lifetime and others.
Mm-hmm.
It's all been a learning lesson so that she can become the angelic being she's striving for.
So this is part of who she's going to be like,
Yes,
but she will look differently. She will somehow um, reflect more of the female that she saw herself in the garden.
yes, these codes will be imprinted in her and who she is
Yeah. Okay.
and who she will become.
Okay. Can you tell her a little bit more about who she will become? Tell her more about her mission here.
Her message is what will make her the angelic being that she wants to be.
Who has been my guide in this lifetime?
She has an African
Mm-hmm.
woman as one of her guides.
Mm-hmm. How is he helping her?
She is one of her strengths.
Mm-hmm.
She has shown her strength in many occasions.
Mm-hmm. She said that when she listens to the drums, African drums, she goes into um, trance, as well as Native American drums. Is this a way for her to connect? Should she um, practice more drumming?
She needs to learn how to let go.
Mm-hmm. Could you show, tell us more as to how one can let go?
She needs to join with communities. And she has to call in her guides.
So,
She needs to understand that she's safe.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. So if she were to um, put the intention to connect through the drums, whether they're African or Native American, to call in her team to feel safe and then let go. What will happen when she lets go? What are some of the things that she can experience?
Healing.
Healing?
She will experience healing, and by her experience in healing, others will experience in healing.
Should she do it then in the presence of others?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. To have a group of people there and just start drumming away, and these would
She will be
become.
able to connect with other higher selves.
Mm-hmm.
Those that need healing, she will be able to connect with their higher selves and communicate.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Are there any specific lifetimes that are important for me to know of? Can you show her perhaps a scene of a lifetime that it would be important for her to know?
Many lifetimes have been important,
Mm-hmm.
and her lesson has always been to recognize that she has strength.
Can you tell me of the incarnation that I've had that involves music, enchant, and art?
The music comes from angelic realms, and because she communicates, she can communicate with either music or art or speaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's all connected to the coding.
Now that she has a piano, so she can start playing her piano, will the angelic realm help her
Yes,
to create new music? And how will this music, what is she to do with this music? How will it be best served?
it's her communication, wherever she chooses to communicate through her music.
Mm-hmm.
If she chooses that path, or whatever path she chooses, which is through communication,
Mm-hmm.
it will grow within her and it will just expand.
Okay. I was mentioning to her about like if she's to share messages to put that music as the background to help activate others. Would that be also the what will the music um, do as others hear it?
She will just be a messenger. The music will come through her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yes, everything she does through music, art, writing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
communication
Yes.
will be an expression of the codes that she has within her.
Mm. Okay. Thank you. Can you tell me of the incarnations I've had being awoke and having Christ conscious?
She's a Christ conscious being.
Can you tell more about what is a Christ conscious being?
She is one with everything.
But she feels a connection to everything around her?
She is connected. She is a being of love and a being of light.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I felt like I was in a sleep and I woke up. I felt like I was like in anesthesia, I swear. Ooh,
Do you remember the information that was provided
look,
today?
I don't know what happens to my finger.
Well, remember you were like maybe you fell asleep,
This one and this
perhaps.
one.
Okay, so you were incredibly
Hmm.
activated through codes throughout your whole physical body. Do you remember what just transcribed now in the session?
I remember waking up.
Uh-huh. What do you mean? Like, do you remember waking up?
It was like I was sleeping and I woke up.
Hmm. What do you think about the Garden of Eden and those beings and the animals? All of those things
That was incredible.
Joshua. Hmm. Hmm.
That was incredible, incredible.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Does it feel real? How are you processing now everything that what thoughts do you have?
I'm processing it little by little.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm a little clearer on who I am. A lot clearer on who I am.
Hmm.
That was uh, that was an experience.
Much.
Because if I could explain to you or express to you what I saw,
Mm.
what I felt,
Yeah.
um, I wouldn't know how to explain it. It was like like when you have a piece of metal and you're carving on the metal, but the only way for you to engrave
Hmm.
actually in metal is through fire. And I've always had a fascination for tattoos,
I noticed that you have one in your arm.
and it's a dragon. And
And it's kind of blue
yeah,
green.
yeah, it's a water dragon.
Interesting. Okay.
So my fascination, I have goosebumps. My fascination for tattoos have always been like meanings that I to engrave. And what I felt in all of this is that I have internal engravings. And I understand now the book a lot more than I did before. Because every time that I would go on trips and fly, there are messages, and I'll share them with you so you can read them. Because they're all messages and messages and messages, and those are the possible codes.